Welcome back to the Cockney Reds, passionate United fans from London and Essex, bringing honest and bold opinions. You're joined by myself, Fudge. We've got JDM as always, Antonio, aka Mikel Carrick, and we've got an Arsenal fan to join us today as well. Welcome, Remi, to the stage.
Yes, come to join the Devils. God bless me. Don't worry, you can't touch us.
Anyway, the reason why we're on is because we've got a big game this weekend. It's the Cockney derby, the Cockney Reds derby. We've got United against Arsenal. Let me come to the Cockney Reds first, actually, before I come to you, Remi. JDM, obviously, we just see us a nice little win against our local rivals. Got another derby game ourselves as Cockney Reds. How are you feeling going into this game?
I'm feeling surprisingly optimistic, man. You know what I'm saying? I think, it's a big game, and United, this is what we thrive for, man. We look forward to these big games. You know what I'm saying? We've done all right against the big teams this season, so far, man. I think only Man City, the first time they played us, really played us off the park. I know we've lost to Arsenal in the first game of the season. I know we lost to Villa, who are currently third or second, whichever one it is. But I think we played well against all of them. I don't think there's a game where we've come up against these big teams and we've been outplayed. So
I understand the big games you won. You beat Liverpool. Have you beaten Liverpool this season?
Yeah, we beat them.
We went to Anfield.
we beat them at Anfield.
Fair.
Yeah, you want to sit back down? You want to sit back, or should we?
Just checking. You done well big games, but you lost the first.
But yeah, man, I'm ready, man.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
I'm ready, man. I just want to say I'm not scared of Gokeres. I'm not scared of Gokeres. Man. So if we score, you men are in big trouble. That's what I'm saying. If we score, you men are in big trouble, man.
Right, Mikel Carrick, I can only come in straight away with the fact that we've got a new gaffer in place. Has that given you a bit more confidence going into this Arsenal game then?
You know what? There's two predictions in my head. There's one that's with my heart, and there's one with my head. Yeah. Honestly, no, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that obviously we beat City and we did sick, but this is gonna be a different test. Like, as well as we did, we've fought City at a good time as well. I think didn't they lose like yesterday or day before as well, or something against I can't remember what that team. What was that team called?
It was in good form before we played them. We put them in this game.
Huh?
Bodo Glimt.
But anyway, forget about City. On United, Arsenal, I'm confident. I feel like we can give them a good game. And if there's any time to play them, it's now off the back of that performance that we just did at City. But I'm just going to say now, before we go into it, it's going to be a hard game for us. Emirates on a Sunday afternoon, it's going to be rocking. It's going to be a hard game. They're going to be...
I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it's going to be a hard game, man.
I'm going to be honest.
I don't believe it, man.
It's going to be tough. It is going to be very, very tough. Rice, the two centre-backs, goalkeeper. We're saying Gyökeres, I don't think they're even going to start him. He might not even see that pitch. He won't see that pitch. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, innit? But if they play their strongest team and they put in Jesus, Saka, Trossard, Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, it's going to be tough. We can get a result, but I'm just saying it's going to be a tough game. Like 90 minutes, we've got to be on point the whole game. That's what I'll say. Go on, Fudge.
Music to my ears. Right. Out in and add that. It's beautiful.
Okay, you've got your old school Arsenal top on. I don't know if that's the last time Arsenal won a title. Maybe you were just trying to get it.
No, I think it was it 02? It was 02 one, no?
Yeah. No, this is older than that. This
I
is
know, but last time they won the title, the 02. Yeah.
I appreciate you guys going back to the history, because again, both of us live in history, so I appreciate that. But let's talk about the here and now. One thing I like to reflect is the difference in voices between David and Eugene was great. Like, David was feeling himself enthusiasm, then Eugene, when he decided to think of his head, I just like the calmness in his voice. Because you could just hear the tone. It was a struggle. It's like, it's going to be difficult, and I really just appreciate that. The fear, it's nice to see where we're at now. Like, it's no longer.
I wouldn't use the word fear. We're not going to fear you. I'm just saying it's going to be tough. That's all. We're not fearing you. We're going to go in confident, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, and then
this is the game. Remi, let me cut you off. Remi, don't come on this platform thinking that you just got time to talk. You ain't got time to talk on this platform. You understand it? you better get it out quickly. Let me tell you, this is the game. These games are the games that us United, us Cockney Reds are waiting for. Arsenal versus United. United versus Arsenal. This is the biggest game for us. Us Cockney Reds, man. I know the United fans in Manchester, they've got their rivalry with City, and then the old school, they get their rivalry with Liverpool. But this is us. This is our generation of rivalry, man. We hate Arsenal Football Club. This is the biggest game for us, yeah, and we are going to punish your team.
Remi, but how you feeling going into this game? I know obviously Arsenal were sitting top, got a good lead at the top as well. But you against the United team that have got a new manager. Obviously, there's a new manager bounce perhaps after winning against City. Any nerves going into this one?
We're just looking at the head-to-head. Just see the 4th of September 2022 was the last time he beat us. So, but apart from that, honestly speaking, if I'm similar to Eugene, I'll think with my head. I think we should win, but I am wary because I didn't like the first game. Don't get me wrong, I don't like it, and I feel like you're going to force this game to be a basketball game, which I don't know. That's not our favorite kind of game. Like this could go like the Aston Villa game, which we won, but I didn't like the way it was back and forth, and that's how you guys seem to play. And even the City game, I think you guys did amazing, but that's not Arsenal's kind of game. We need to dominate the ball. We can't let you try and do that basketball thing because that's a bit. I don't like.
If you're talking in terms of United this season, anytime that a team has come and dominated the ball, that's really when we've thrived. We've actually enjoyed the fact that other teams and it leads you to the counter. But we try and do things factually correct over in his channel. And I heard you mention the fact that we hadn't beaten you, but I remember Xerxes coming off with his celebration at the Emirates last season after knocking you out. Was that? Am I remember that correctly? Did we knock you out? Or am I misremembering? I'm misremembering the Xerxes celebration.
Remembering the FA Cup. I apologize. I was thinking about big prizes, but in regards to the match,
are you really going to disrespect the FA Cup? By the way,
no.
We've won the most. Like the cup, your club has won the most. Yeah, you really going to disrespect that club?
We're both holders. No, I rate it, but bigger and better things we're looking into this season. Don't worry, we hope to collect that as well as along the way. But oh yeah, you guys not even in that one, so of course I respect it. But you guys, you guys don't, of course. But where are we? No, I think it'll be a good game. I'm a bit worried. We just need to score early. And in terms of if we dominate, if that's going to be better for you, if we dominate the ball, I don't know. Because you guys need to educate me. I don't know how you play now. Because I remember that first game, you guys were doing the long switches. I don't know if that's Carrick's game. And when you beat,
I think as much as I'm being optimistic here and I'm just being silly, I think if Arsenal do score first, I think we're in big trouble. I think as a team, they're so hard to break down, man, and that's my only worry. I just hope that you guys don't score early and then just kill the game off, man. You guys have that kind of style where you guys don't mind the 1-0 win.
Recently, we haven't kept clean. If I say that, we've obviously the 2 last Prem games were draws, but we concede these days. We're not as strong as the first half of the season, I'd say. And you guys have a frightening attack, so I don't know. We'll
probably have a bit more belief in us, even if we go 1-0 down, because I remember, was it the FA Cup? I don't know if we went 1-0 down in that game, but we've shown a bit of heart lately in terms of being able to come back. And if you look at the players that we have available, we're going to have a strong bench. Like last game, we managed to bring on Cunha. Sesko was on the bench too. So I'm sure we're going to start and line up a little bit later. But what's that?
I think Sesko's going to start.
It's debatable whether or not we go with the same team. I think that's something that we'll probably discuss, whether we go to the same team that worked against City. But it's a different game. I would start Sesko for 2 reasons. One is the aerial threat for set pieces. So obviously Arsenal set piece FC, I think, is a
you think he's got the head to tackle Stieber and Scott and Gabriel? Have you seen Sesko's mental? He's not tough. It's not tough like that. He won't handle it. Don't do that to him.
I'm sure Miko Carrick has something to say about that.
Bro, I'm just hearing what Fudge is saying. Sesko's not starting. I don't want
Sesko ain't something like that.
He's not starting. It's a myth. He's not starting.
If he starts, it will make a difference. It will make a difference. Sesko's got no quality.
I'm with Fudge, man. I think Sesko starts. I'm with Fudge. I think Sesko starts.
You think Sesko's going to start against Arsenal?
Yeah, I think he's going to start, man. I think it's a different game to Man City, man. It's a different game to Man City, man. Man City play high, So it was easier playing that transition kind of football against
No
them.
way.
But,
No way. No
It's
way.
to say no way, but I mean, it's not like some big thing for Sesko to start, man. He's our number 9. He's our centre forward. So I think Mbeumo's starting
he's
number 9
a
again.
centre forward that plays for Man United. Is he our centre forward? I'm not sure. He's a centre forward that plays for Man United, but I don't feel like he's our trusted number 9. Like, he didn't even get any minutes against City when he probably could have. And we're going to play so well against City, what we did. I'm going to go, no, Sesko, you go and start. I think it was
there was no real reason to change it, though, to bring him up top. There was going to be no real benefit to bringing him up top in that situation. With Cunha, the difference is Cunha can control the pace of the game. He can hold the ball. He can hold the ball up top. He's very good at like doing that.
Due to set pieces, do you think we should be starting Sesko?
I think that should be one of the factors.
That was what Fudge said.
For me, it's not the only factor, but it's one of the factors. We know that Arsenal, most games that they win is because they've scored a set piece goal.
Oh, you mean from a defensive point of view?
Yeah, defensively mainly, but also attacking wise as well. But defensively, I think every game that Arsenal have lost this season or dropped points in, they haven't scored from a set piece, and pretty much every game that they win, they score a set piece in that game. So last game against them, the only thing that stopped us was the goalkeeper. We were the better team.
In my opinion,
I also don't think that. Sorry, go on.
Okay. In my opinion, I don't see him starting, and I do see him potentially coming on, but it depends on the ebbs and flows of the game. He won't start. For me, it'll still be Mbeumo up top because we're going to look to soak up pressure and then quickly fire and catch them on the break. But if we're like winning 1-0 or it's 2-1 or something like that, and it's later in the game, last 20 minutes, and we're getting a lot of pressure, that's when I think he might think, okay, cool, let's bring on Sesko because of his aerial abilities to defend set pieces, because we might have to start defending a lot of balls and maybe Mbeumo and the people up top might be tired. But after what happened with City, to start him centre forward, I'll be so surprised. I don't see it. I'll be so surprised.
I mainly think he's going to start because I think it's going to be a completely different game to City. Like I said, City play quite a high line, so it's easy to kind of play the transition football with them. But with Arsenal, they get a lot of bodies behind the ball. Even in transition, they wait. If you see how quickly they get their body behind the ball, once they lose them, like it'll be very hard to play that counter-attack football against Arsenal. They don't really allow you to do that. They have bodies there, so I feel like to play in Mbeumo at 9, it's going to be quite ineffective. So we need someone like Sesko where the balls can come in the box, and he can be like a kind of box in the box kind of striker. In Mbeumo's not going to be effective playing up top this game.
Remi, have you got a full set of full team? Is anyone injured from your team?
Only question mark is who's going to play left back, because Nkapie might be back, so it depends on how he does with training this week. Otherwise, if he's not back, then I suspect we'll probably do Timber left back and White right back, which I don't necessarily like. Timber's not really effective from an attacking point of view on the left back. He's right-footed, so he doesn't run out on the outside. Which
from a defensive standpoint, that probably will be better for you because Ahmad is really good on that side.
Yeah, that will, from defensive side, it'll make stronger. It would just mean we're probably a bit too right-sided, because it'll mean White and Saka will hook up. I suspect Odegaard's probably going to go back in. Debatable. The fans at the moment want to potentially see a bit more of Eze, although they're both very different players. But I think it'll be the standard midfield: Odegaard, Rice, Zubimendi, Trossard. I think, as Eugene was saying, I think Jesus was probably his 2 goals midweek might mean he starts. I do think Gokares will still come on. I think they're going to save Hazard and Havertz until Champions League. I don't think we're trying to be quite cautious on him until he's coming back since his knee injury.
Would you prefer Gokares starting or not? It's been a bit underwhelming, hasn't he?
Been better than Benjamin Tesco, but yeah, I guess.
Nah, man. He hasn't, bro.
9 goals this season so far. But in terms of overall, of course, we wanted a bit better, but it's just something different. I don't get me wrong. I don't think he's been amazing. I'll never like.
This is what really, really irks me about Arsenal fans. Why can none of them just admit that Gokares has not been good? Because you know what it is, yeah. You guys have made a lot of signings, yeah. Not just this season. I've seen you guys make signings and admit that it's a bad signing. So why with Gyökeres, you guys are so strong in this? Like he's not a bad signing. He's moving up top, creates space for the other players. He battles with the defenders. All this stuff is rubbish. He's been rubbish.
With the differences, a lot of us fans, Arsenal group chat, we actually say technically he's shit. We know that, but we try to hold firm to at least what he does decent. Okay, but technically, it's actually known that he's shit. Even in some of the Arsenal media, internal Arsenal media with the players, they make jokes, and he's made a joke on himself about knowing technically he's rubbish. Like the rest of the team are technically clean above him. He can't. His first touch is dead. The goal he scored midweek was great, but clock the pass. The first touch of the pass to Saka.
Yeah,
one passed it hard at his heel. He was lucky it bounced back to him. But
I'm glad we agree on that, then, man. I'm glad we agree that he's rubbish, man.
We're just lucky. We're just happy that it looks like he might hold off to 10 goals or 10 to 12. That's good. I'm okay with that. Is he my first choice striker? Hell no. Okay. I'm hoping someone comes.
I've got a question. Whilst you're on, Remi, I've got a question for everyone actually. Who do you think this game is more important for the 3 points? Obviously, Arsenal, you're chasing the league. We've got a new ambitions for this season. So how important, like who is it more important for them to get the victory?
What's your ambition, sir? What do you get? Let me understand. What's your new ambition?
I mean, the board has said that they want Carrick to get top 4.
Champions League, top 5 will be top 5.
Top 5.
But for me, it's got to be Arsenal, because if Arsenal lose this game, the pressure they're going to face, Man United will only be 12 points behind them, and if they start losing the title to United,
Gary Neville hope. Gary Neville hope.
I think it's a big game, for the fans and stuff. But I think for either team I know it sounds mad. I don't think it's that much of a big game. Like I don't feel like it's pivotal, because I think even most United fans, they would have said before this game and before City game, we kind of wrote these 2 games off. The season starts when we play Fulham, I think, which is after Arsenal, because you just said, you know what, we're so far behind. I mean, we have to be realistic in our expectations. And Arsenal, it'll be good for them to get 3 points. If they didn't get 3 points, I'm not now going to think, oh no, they've lost their way, or they're still the strongest contenders, and they'll probably go and pump the next team 3-0 or get 3 points. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it's nice to really gain some ground, but I don't think it'll be the end of the world for either team.
I disagree, man. I think this game is so much more important for Arsenal to win, man. I think it'll be nice for us as United fans to beat them at the Emirates, but I feel like if we beat Arsenal at the Emirates, this will be a turning point in their season, man. We've been here before. Let's talk about history and how many times that this club has flopped leagues in the Prem, man. I think there was one league they were 97 or 93% of the time top number 1, and they still walked away with nothing that season. Sorry, I'm not even trying to throw shade, but that's just a fact of the matter. So I think if we beat them, remember City's got Wolves at home. If they make that 4 points between them, it's going to be a tough run into the end of the season, man, for Arsenal, man. So as much as you can say this game is not pivotal, I think for Arsenal it is, especially losing to United at home. I think if it was any other team and they lost, they'll be able to recover from it. But I think if United beat them,
you don't think they'll be able to recover them if we beat them?
The psychological damage will be tough. It'll be tough.
I don't think so.
Especially their fans. Their fans will be a bit traumatized.
It's not about them. It's about the players.
Bro, you got to remember, Arsenal have not won the league. I think the last time they won was against Aston Villa, right?
Yeah, that's why I think it's
important. In the last 2 games,
the
last 2 games they won.
Who did you play before Forest?
Liverpool.
No.
They haven't scored. They haven't scored in 180 minutes. They haven't scored in the Prem in 180 minutes.
You got 2. Wow, 2 games without a goal, even with Gyökeres. Wow.
I don't know, man. I'd still think they're still nailed on favourites, and even if they drop points, 2 points or whatever, I think they'll still be strong as ever. And their competition as well. What is Villa and City about to start uprooting trees? I don't see it. I don't see it.
I think it's an important game for us to win. As David mentioned, it's a home game.
But obviously, you want to keep momentum. But I don't feel like it's that time where it's like a pendulum swing, one of those kind of games. Because you got like City in April. If the points are tighter then and you play them and then they beat you, that's when I feel like, oh no, this is the game.
That's why we want to keep the 7-point gap. We don't want that to reduce March, April. So this is a critical game because again, we are, as you guys mentioned, the fact that the last 2 games we dropped points, we didn't take advantage of City dropping points. We're at home. We've got an amazing home record. We haven't lost a single game at home. So the fact that you guys beat us at home, you beat us at home, which obviously hasn't happened to any of us this season. We've only conceded 2 goals at home as well, so we don't tend to concede at home. But yeah, it's important. We have to. And it sends a marker. I think the reason why the fans overreacted last week, I don't say overreacted, but we have bottled a few of the last few leagues. So last week, we felt like it was our big chance to extend the lead to 10 points. And even though we extended by 1, the fans were like, a lot of fans were mad disappointed. Like I was having to calm Arsenal fans down, like in group chat saying, yo, we're 7 points clear. We didn't even imagine this, but everyone was deflated until Villa lost their game. So I think it's critical. It sends a message to City as well, because I think City are more fragile than people realize. Where if we win, it'll be like, oh, okay, they're not. This ain't no joke.
It'll be interesting to City's result.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yep. So normally, for some weird reason, you guys, if like City drop points, you guys kind of drop points as well. Like your rivals, you never take advantage.
People say that. You guys are back. You guys are not. It's not true. Do you know what? Do you know what the gap was in every month? The gap's extended. The gap in November was 2 points. Then it became 5. Now it's 7. We have been extended.
But City, what was City's score last week? What was their result?
They lost.
They lost against us, isn't it?
Yeah,
bro, you're right.
I know they did, sir. But then you guys, you didn't get the 3 points. You dropped. But that's what I'm saying. Every time
City lost and drawn the 3 games before that, and we've won the two of those 3 they've drawn. We've taken advantage.
Okay, fair enough. But I've seen sometimes when City have dropped points, you guys don't capitalize as well. It seems to be the same sometimes.
The issue is the gap could have been 13 points, bro. It's 7. That's the issue. The gap, if we capitalize every time they drop, it'd have been mad. But it's 7, isn't it? It could have been a 13.
I've got a mad question. Sorry, Fudge. I know you're going to speak, but I'll cut you off before you start. Obviously, Michael Carrick's in the job now. Mikel Carrick, as Antonio calls him. From now, he's taking over from now to the end of the season. So out of Michael Carrick and Mikel Arteta, who's going to gain the most points from now to the end of the season?
It's an obvious one.
I think there's anyone.
I know it's obvious, man. It's Mikel Carrick, like. Like, don't underrate my Don, man. Honestly. But you know what, yeah? In the last 3 games, the last 2 games, Michael Carrick's won, beats Arteta. So he's already in the lead. You got 2 points in your last 2, yeah? Michael Carrick's got 3 points.
I can't wait to Sunday, bro.
Arsenal, City are playing on Saturday, so they can go 4 points behind. If you lose that game, what the group chat's going to be saying? Are you going to be calming them down, or are you going to be part of the team that's you're going to be part of that?
I'm trying not to overreact, innit? So if it's 4 points, don't get me wrong, I'll start sweating, but got to wait till next weekend. Man City play Liverpool in 2 weeks. So I need to do us a favour. That's all I got to hope at that time. So we'll see.
I know JDM said that you've got a shoot off as well. So is there anything else that you want to add before we leave you?
Score prediction, me. I know you're probably going to do it later, but I'm going to say 3-1. Should be all right. Should be comfortable. I think you score, but we should get 3. Should be all right.
3-1 Arsenal?
Yeah, of course, bro. What do you think this is? We're home, bro. You heard the fan Antonio's voice. What do you think this is?
Thanks for coming, but we'll probably do a review afterwards. So if you get humbled, feel free to come back and that. Do you know what I mean?
No, we have to jump on the pod straight away. From as soon as it goes, straight away.
I'll be clicking the link to see it works. I'll be like, yo, add me in, man.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
I can't believe you guys, man. You guys are giving this guy free red.
I said we could be humble after he's gone, but while he's there, we should have been giving him all this. But anyway, one of the things I normally do when we have both gaffers is to join at 11. And I was thinking, wow, man, it's going to be a struggle with. There's no way you're going to be allowing me to get any of our players in if we're going to join at 11.
Bruno gets in. Bruno gets in.
Realistically, yeah. Realistically, how many players would you say in the United?
Ancestor gets in. Ancestor gets in.
Who?
What?
There's no way you're telling me Gyökeres is better than Sesco, man. There's no way.
Gyökeres doesn't even get in.
You're telling me that you don't watch ball.
No, he does. So wait, so if we go, okay, let's
What do
do
you mean?
it.
Gyökeres starts every game for Arsenal, bro.
He won't start.
You say that,
He will not start.
bro.
Okay.
He starts every game for Arsenal, bro.
He's not starting.
He didn't start against Inter because he's starting against us. He didn't start against Inter because he's starting against us, bro.
No.
He's definitely Gyökeres is definitely starting.
Do you think Mbeumo's got a shout over Saka?
100%.
Because Saka's got what?
100%.
What, based on what? Their career
last
so
two
far,
seasons,
or
really.
just this season?
The last 2 seasons, really. Like this season, I mean, how far back do you have to go before you see Saka having a good
Yeah,
season?
I hear you. Of recent, Saka hasn't been doing too well. That's the truth.
In the last 2 seasons, he hasn't been doing too well. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good player.
Last
But
season,
in terms of like,
was injured for like 6 months.
that's football, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
part of it.
Could Luke Shaw make the team? We haven't got loads of players, if we're being honest. Like that.
Luke Shaw could make it, I think.
Okay, so goalkeeper.
Depends who you're playing left back.
No, left backs there. It will be. They've got. Who's the longest?
You've got
California.
Calafiori.
Rui. So yeah. So right back, you're probably gonna have Timber over Dalot. You'll have
Yeah, 100%.
the men's, I suppose. Centre backs,
Yeah.
you're gonna have Gabriel and Saliba. I mean, I like the lip, but it's gonna be hard
Nah,
to.
Gabriel Saliba.
Left back, sure, maybe above Calafiori. Calafiori.
No.
Yeah, I think the whole Arsenal's back four and the keeper is better now.
Back 5. Okay, now we can talk. In the midfield, Rice is obviously going to be one of the 2. Rice and Casemiro, though?
No.
Mm.
Rice and Zubimendi.
We put Zubimendi above Casemiro.
It's not really Zubimendi above Casemiro. I think it's more Rice.
No, but who's next to him?
I'll just say, if we're going to pick collectively the 3 in midfield, it'll just probably be Rice, Zubimendi, and Bruno. As great as Casemiro has been, I think.
I thought I'd have had Casemiro in there. All right, then. And then on the left,
I think if Casemiro could play 90 minutes back to back, I'll put Casemiro. But the fact that he can't do that, you kind of have to put the other 2, man.
And then from 3, you've got Cunha, Mbeumo, and Sesco.
What? No.
I mean, he ain't lying. Well, who would you put? Trossard over Cunha?
Yeah.
Would you?
Trossard has been so effective this season, bro. You do your fantasy. Go and do whatever you want to do. Trossard has
Watch
been...
football with my eyes, bro.
Yeah, Trossard's been banging. He's been banging.
He's had a good season, to be fair.
He's been banging. Trossard has been banging, bro.
You wouldn't swap him. Would you swap him for Cunha?
Would I swap him? What, in United?
Yeah.
To play left? Yes.
Impossible.
Yes, I
You would take Trossard over Cunha?
To play left. That's why I said to play left.
I'm saying for a
We're
swap
talking
deal.
about a front 3 and we're putting players in positions. Trossard is a better left-sided attacker than Cunha. But if you're talking about Cunha in the pocket or in the 10, Cunha is better than him. But on the left side,
I don't know, man.
Trossard's better than Trossard's been playing much better than Cunha this season. Much better.
I disagree, man.
What?
If Arsenal could get swapped for Cunha with Trossard, they'll snap your fingers off.
They're not snapping.
They'll snap your hand off.
They're not snapping nothing.
Bro, they will, man.
Trossard is there.
They will, bro.
Is there. Trossard's been playing better than Cunha this season. Is that not facts?
It depends how you're looking at it.
Look at you. You're trying to do diplomatic things. It's facts. How do you want to look at it?
No.
How do you want to look at it? Trossard's been playing better than Cunha. He's been so. He has. If you want to do eye test, do eye test. If you want to do stats, do stats. Trossard's been better than Cunha, bro.
Do you know what eye test? Stats, yeah. Fair enough.
What these stats did you say?
No, I'm saying Trossard has been playing better than Cunha. Yeah. If you want to do eye test, do eye test. If you want to do stats, do stats. Trossard's been better than him, man. Trossard's been better. That's a fact.
This season, maybe. Like, this season.
You know what? The fact
this season, you can say that. Yeah, this season, you can say that. Yeah, this season, maybe you can say that. But I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't take Trossard over Cunha.
No way.
You're talking about how Cunha could eventually be once he's settled. I'm just talking about this season. Since we started this season to now, Trossard's been better than.
Fair.
So
We're talking this
Trossard's
season and last season. This season and last season, you're starting Cunha, right?
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
The last 2 seasons, though, he's Cunha, right?
Are we talking about making a combined 11 for now, or are we talking about making a combined 11 for the last 2 seasons? Which one is it, Fudge?
Well, I said Saka for the last 2 seasons, so why not Cunha for the last 2 seasons?
No, we're talking about combined 11 now. Trossard's going on that list.
Okay, so you battled for Trossard a bit too hard. So you chose Trossard. You chose Trossard, calm, whatever, man. Let's move on.
So let's move to the right. Let's move to the right now. Who you putting on the right?
Yeah, in Birmingham. But you know what? We got to stop underrating Ahmad, you know. I know Mbeumo's my guy, but we got to stop underrating. We got to stop underrating Ahmad.
Wait, but one question: you're playing Mbeumo.
Ahmad right, Mbeumo up top.
Are we? Mbeumo is a right-sided player, or Mbeumo is an attacker. But if he's not centre forward, should we not be considering him as a centre forward?
You could do. I mean, if you're going to say,
do you know what I'm trying to say? Because if we start Sunday and he turns around and he's playing centre forward, why are we gonna make a combine the team and put him on the right? So we should be comparing him to his. I know it's.
But he's done most of his games on the right though. Most of his games on the right though.
It's true. He's only had 1 game up front, so that's why.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we're gonna see him a lot centre forward though.
We had a few more players to talk about than I expected. Also, what I wanted to touch on was the fact that today we saw the announcement that Casemiro is going to bow out, hopefully as a hero, and get us into. I can't call him a hero if we get us top 4. But what are you making of his time at United?
I'm just happy that he's bowing out at a time where he's finally getting his respect he deserves, man. I know a lot of people are talking rubbish on his name. Leave football before the football leaves you. All this stuff. Like I think he put on a little bit of weight last season. People just talking rubbish. Like this guy has not won back-to-back Champions Leagues and stuff like that. Like this guy came from one of the biggest clubs in the world, where he was so instrumental in that team, man. So I'm just happy that he's decided to leave where people actually respect the guy, man. Because you know what? I said it from the very beginning of the season. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's in that midfield. Casemiro needs to be one of them. Because if he's not one of them, we're gonna get punished. And I said that from the get-go, and it's proven that way. When he comes on the pitch, the game changes. Even now, it's just a breath of fresh air. Mainly can play now in this 4-2-3-1. Casemiro just there, man. Mainly can do his thing now. You know what I'm saying? Like he can ball because Casemiro is there. Casemiro will guide him, man. So I don't know, man. He's my guy, and I hope he sticks around. Obviously, he's got to continue his career, innit? But when people leave United, they're United fan for life, man.
Sure. Look at Schweinsteiger going, he played what season? But what about you, Mikel? Quite glad about it. Do you think it was time for him to move on? Or was it more the wages?
Here's my thing. My thing is that I knew his contract was coming up. I thought that we might want to try signing him up for a year in it, because I just don't know how things are gonna go with us getting midfielders. Because if we're letting him go now, we need at least 2 top quality centre midfielders. So I was thinking, is it guaranteed that we're gonna get 2? Let's just be on the safe side. More than likely, we'll definitely get 1. If things don't work out with the other one and they decide that you want to go elsewhere or something, we've still got Casemiro and we sign him up for another year. So for them to almost prematurely say, from now, Casemiro, go. Maybe Casemiro was wanting some assurances that I'm going to be here before he starts looking. Because I think from January, you're allowed to start talking to other clubs. So he probably was looking for some assurances and we weren't giving it to him. We just said, we're going to whatever. Because I know it was on big money. So that to me then says, okay, cool. You're about to lose. Come summer, your best centre midfielder. You man need to go out and get 2 centre mids. So that tells me, I'm assuming that we should be going hard in that transfer market now. Do you know what I mean? Especially for centre midfielders. So yeah.
Any chance of a January?
I think that would be to me personally, I think that would be the perfect move. If we can just slide in one of them in January now and then do the other one in the summer, as opposed to trying to get both of them, because whoever we're going to get, they're going to be good players and we're not going to be the only ones that want them. Have you seen the way Rodri's been playing? The guy looks finished. He's a shadow of his old self. So City might go into the market. Liverpool might go into the market. a lot of teams are going to go in, and got the teams abroad, Real Madrid, the Chouameni, Valverde, it's all right. They might look to get a centre midfielder as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it might be the best thing.
Man. I agree.
Huh?
We need to do it now.
We need to do it now.
We need to do it now. I agree.
We might need to do it.
Only problem is who's available now. Because if you look at, I'll probably say most people's top target, Elliot Anderson in the midfield. Forest are literally what? Are they fourth from bottom at the moment?
Yeah.
It will take something ridiculous for them to consider getting rid of him, because staying in the Premier League is just going to be so much more important than losing Elliot Anderson. So any club I can think potentially.
And you know the players. The problem is as well. It's not a problem, but them man like Anderson and Walton, they're quite respectful. Even Baleba, they're quite respectful. So if United come in, they're not going to be like, no, but I want to leave. Because if they did that, it could actually rock the boat, and they could think, let's just get rid. But them man are not going to do that. So that's another thing that's working against us as well. But thinking about it, we probably should go for one of them now.
The other thing also is
made it pretty clear he wants United, man.
Huh?
I think Blaber's made it pretty clear that he wants the United move, man.
Baleba will probably be the most gettable, I think. Actually, no, Walton maybe as well. But the thing is,
I think Walton's probably the hardest to get.
You think?
With Walton
100%.
and with Anderson,
why?
Walton and Anderson, they're both why can't we get Walton? Is it because Crystal Palace?
Well, when I say hardest, I just say I think he can be the most expensive to get.
Really?
No, I think Anderson's going to be the most expensive.
No, I think Walton's highly rated, man. England international, man. He's highly rated.
But
man.
no, it's Anderson.
Anderson's starting.
Yeah, but Anderson's only just now being talked about. Had a few good. It's like had a half of a season. But before, what was they talking about for?
I honestly think Anderson's going to be the most difficult one. That guy's going to be playing hardball still. He's going to be like, if you want him, fine, you got to pay big money. Even if you do pay, even if you don't want him, we might even offer him a new deal if they stay in the Premier League. He'll say, look, sign this deal and do a release fee clause. So when someone comes in, Gibbs White was plotting for a move. Man said, no. He said, no. And signed him up for a new deal. He's got peas as well. He's got money.
And yes, that's what I was going to say.
You got a clock. Crystal Palace have got a depleted squad, man. They've lost Eze. Mateta saying he wants to leave.
Yeah.
Like, do you think like they're gonna just completely just destroy their club? Like,
there's other factors that will be beyond their control as well. So it depends when is Walton's deal expires. Because if he's showing no sign of I'm gonna sign a new deal, they get rid now. You want him to ride his thing out and then bust out for free. This young player that you got from Blackburn for almost nothing. It might be time.
He's still got 4 years left. He's 2029. He signed him last year. So
he's not going anywhere, man.
2029 years, long-term contract. Still 3 years left on it. But with Glasner though, I mean Glasner obviously he said that he wants to go as well. But the difference is that Eugene mentioned as well was that if you look at the the owner, is it Steve Parish?
Yeah.
His model is buy and sell. He wants to buy, sell.
Yeah, but I think this season it's gone a little bit too much. Do you know what I mean? It's normally let one big one go and then another one comes through and improves. But this season they've gone Eze, they've gone Gay, and then now Mateta.
Yeah.
If you do it too much, it can leave you short, and then you can get relegated. They've been in the Premier League for time as well. They've been doing well, so you have to be careful.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. All right. So maybe, and the other person who's running out of contract in the summer, Harry Maguire. Do you think we're going to do a similar farewell for him?
Yeah.
I think he needs to go, man. I think he's done well to get back to top form, but I feel like we need to sometimes let players go on the high, man. Yeah. Let them go, man. Bring someone else in, man. Like, because all that's going to happen is if his levels drop again, we're going to be like, oh, why did we miss this opportunity to rebuild in that area? Now we've got this Harry Maguire situation again.
I think
well.
To be fair, I think we're actually perfectly set up, like especially defensively, to kind of like move forward on from Maguire. Like he's done his thing. Let him kind of go. We kind of brought in a replacement in De Ligt. It's unfortunate he's injured at the moment, but De Ligt was playing very well before he got injured. So De Ligt's there. We've got Euros there. I know he's been a bit indifferent with his performances, but he's 19 or 20. I don't know how old he is now, but so he will improve. He's got the attributes. He's tall. He's quick. Heaven's done really well as well, coming in really, really well. I think he's done well. Martinez is back, so I don't think it's kind of like, oh, we really need Maguire like to sign up. Even now, sure, the amount of times that we've been playing him centre back, he probably can do a job centre back now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm fine with Harry Maguire kind of going, just go and play for like West Ham or something like. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we've got these young boys to kind of improve and come through and just go from there, innit?
Okay. Well, before we wrap it up, going back to the Arsenal game on Sunday, would you make, I know we touched on it briefly, would you make any changes then to the starting 11? Because like JDM was saying, it's a completely different team, Arsenal, against a City team. So do you think there's going to be any element of surprise? What are you thinking?
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts the same team, but I feel like he should change it up a bit, man. I think why it worked so well against City is because there was almost like the element of shock factor that Sesko couldn't have been dropped. We've got kind of like Mbeumo playing up top, blah blah. So like it wasn't like easy to kind of like read. Maybe in game, Pep's smart enough. He probably realized straight away what kind of game we were going to play, but maybe they didn't prepare for it throughout training and whatever. But I feel like Sesko. I know Antonio's not a big fan, but I feel like Sesko will do well in this game, and I also feel like Cunha will do well in this game because you got to remember the first game Cunha done really well against them. I know we lost and stuff like that, but I feel like the one thing about Arsenal is they suffocate the game. And do you know what I mean? So I feel like we need players who can kind of like bring kind of sparks into the game, man. Because I don't think we're going to dominate the game at all, but we need that moment of magic, brilliance, and I feel like Cunha can do that. And I feel like Sesko can get on the end of stuff. In Mbeumo, I feel like he needs to go back on the right. I feel like he can give whoever's playing on that left a hard time, and I feel like him whipping those balls into the box is going to be fundamental for us, man. I think, yeah, man. So I think Sesko needs to come in. I think Cunha needs to come in. As much as Dorgu's done well and Mbeumo done well up top, I feel like we need to make those changes there, man. I don't think Dorgu's going to get that joy with Timber as well. I don't think he'll get that joy like on the break, man. I think it's going to be a completely different game.
What about you, Mikel? Carrick?
I've got a slightly different view on this. What do you call it? I wouldn't bring in Sesko, no way. I think this is going to be a game where, again, different to City, we're not going to have as many chances. We're going to be away from home. I need my players ready, like sharpshooters in the final third when it happens. And I'm talking Bruno, I'm talking Mbeumo. If we get chances, we might get 2 chances and one of them needs to go in. I don't need any of my players to kind of be off the ball or trying to find their feet. So I'll still go with the same team. I would make one change. Kind of I agree with what you said, actually, David, on Dorgu. I don't know if he's going to get that kind of joy to be doing whatever he's doing. I'll bring in Mount. I just feel like Mount's kind of got that experience that kind of gets it in these kind of high, intense profile games. He's been there many times. He's played Champions League finals. He's played with Chelsea, played away at Emirates. So he's going to get it. It's not really going to phase him. Dorgu, as good as he was against City, going away at the Emirates at 4:00 on a Sunday is going to be a different ball game. So I'll put him. I'll take out Dorgu and bring him out and still play the same team personally. Okay,
that's interesting from both of you. So you're all both making like different changes, but I guess similar formation or rest of it. Is there any chance of Mazraoui coming back? Obviously, after the disappointment of Senegal winning the AFCONs, but yeah, I don't know why I'm celebrating like I'm Senegalese, but it was good anyway to see. But Mazraoui, would you bring him in, or do you think Dalot would get another start there as well? Let's do the starting 11. Okay, the men's at the back.
I'm gonna have to. I'll try and be back, but I'm gonna have to go. But I'll try and come back.
We're wrapping up anyway.
Okay, cool.
So let's do the starting 11. You got Lemens, left back.
Lemens at the back.
Would you, okay? You know, you said
left back. Luke Shaw.
Would you not consider Dorgu at left back?
No, I think there's no point changing defensively. I think offense is okay to change, but I think it's a weird game to change. I wouldn't. It's too much expectation. Just like Dorgu, you're playing at the back now.
I wouldn't. That's too much pressure to do to him, man. If you're gonna play him, playing where he's been playing and doing well, you can't just let him play well and then change him, and play him in the back. You can just mess him up, man. Play Luke Shaw there.
Dorguy's played everywhere this season as well. When you think about it, he's played left, right wing back, right wing, left wing. Yeah, he's been a good addition. Actually, he's just come to a year of being at United as well. I think he's a decent signing. So
I think, especially with Saka there, I think you need someone with a bit more experience, man. Because if you've got Dorgu and Saka, it can go either way, really. You don't want last-ditch challenges in the box. I
just remember Saka giving Saka too much respect and letting him run.
I do agree, but you don't want Dorgu flying in, man. It's quite. I don't know, man, but I'll go Luke Shaw. Shaw.
Okay, and then centre backs. You got the same again. Obviously, Martinez and Maguire.
Yeah, 100%.
Maguire's, I think, is a must, especially against their set pieces as well.
Yeah, 100%.
And then right back. I did float it. Would you consider Mazraoui?
I think Mazraoui should start.
Yeah.
I think Mazraoui should start.
He's better defensively.
I think, obviously, I don't think it matters that he just come back from AFCON, because Mboma and Ahmad just came back from AFCON and they were straight in. Do you know what I mean? True. So I think Mazraoui needs to start, man. I think Dallo, his time's up, man.
Yeah.
His time's up for United, man.
I feel like there's always a costly mistake. There's always a mistake, but
man.
And then, there's just always something.
Even like his yellow card could have easily been a red, and that's it. The game's just changed. That I know, like it's a mistake, right? But there's always a mistake with Dello. There's always something. It's always something, man. So play Mazraoui. I think keep it neat and tidy, man. Play Mazraoui, man.
Same three: Casemiro, Mainu, and Bruno. No need to mess about there.
Yeah, same three. Three, I believe.
And then the front three, I guess, is interesting because Ahmad, I thought he had Ake on smoke. I think he had a really good AFCON as well, so he must be on real good form. Must have felt good about starting that last game. And Boomer obviously started up top. You had Dorgu on the left. Would you not consider doing the same again then?
Do you know what? I think for me, the one that's definitely going to change in my eyes is Dorgu. So whether or not we go Mboma left, Ahmad right, and Cunha up top, or Mboma left, Cunha left. Mboma right, Cunha left, and Sesko up top. That's where I think I'm not really sure. But I can't see Dorgu starting this game, like playing as a forward. I can't see it. So it all depends. For me, it all depends who Carrick wants as that pivotal person up top, whether he's going to go Mboma again or Cunha. But I think Mboma makes more sense in the transition. Whereas if we're playing in front of the defenders, Cunha definitely makes more sense.
Yeah, I feel I didn't mention it before, but you made a good point about how compact Arsenal are. You need someone who's going to be able to dribble that ball, that's confident and can make that. So yeah, for me, Cunha should start. But would you play him left? Because the main thing what worked really well was how Dorgu and Shaw were so close together. So there were times where Shaw had to pull out wide to go to Semenyo, and you had Dorgu just slotting into that little gap there. It's just how we go about doing that. I feel like Carrick will have, whoever it is, Carrick will have a plan, even if it's not Dorgu.
Yeah. I think Arsenal are a different beast, man. I think we shouldn't look at the City game and try and compare the two, because it's going to be a completely different game, man. Like completely. Even like you got to look at what Rico Lewis compared to Timber. It's a completely different ball game, man. So I don't think Dorgu's going to get that much joy if he starts that way. Even in Burma, I don't think Burma gets joy against Gabriel and Saliba, because they're both quite quick, and like we need to literally catch them on the perfect break for us to be able to catch them like that. But you watch them; they suffocate the ball, and they get every man sprinting 100 miles per hour to get behind that ball and back. So I think, yeah, man, I personally think we need to start Cunha in this game, because when we do have possession, he can make something happen, and I think that's the most important thing. And yeah, I'm just not sure whether or not it'll be Sesko that doesn't start again, or if it's going to be Ahmad that gets dropped. I think Sesko or Ahmad will hold bench.
One thing for sure, will be interesting to see just how he has actually planned it out. And we will do a live review Oh, we've got Antonio, Mikel Carrick coming back as well. We were just going through the starting 11 actually. Just we agreed that Mazraoui should come in for Delo as the first change, just because Delo got that.
I'd like that a lot if he comes in still.
And then the other change we was talking about was just that front three. So the middle three is still the same. Whether
you know what I'd like about that if he did make that change, because obviously we're all calling it out, and Dalio, as good as he is, like, you know, he works hard and all this kind of thing. We all can see and feel like Mazraoui will be better. And if Carrick did that, for me, like even the team that he even put out against City, I was like, I like this guy. Do you know what I mean? Because he's got his idea of what he wants to do, and he's going to do it. And he did it. He's not going to be swayed by, I have to play this guy, or I have to do this, I have to do that. If he feels like this is... Because who thought that Mbeumo will be playing centre forward? He decided to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? He's going strong in his conviction on whether it is. So if he does that, I'm like, do it. Like, that's what you feel is right, so do it. And that's what he did. So if he wants to do it... And
his game plan worked to a T as well.
It worked to a T.
And JDM mentioned about the element of surprise. So do you feel like there could be another surprise? Do you feel like Arteta will be second guessing? Is he going to start Sesko? Is he going to start, like, he will be thinking about for this game plan, for this, like, he'll be thinking... Or do you think...
At the moment, it's very hard for a lot of managers to kind of read us, because they're only going by this one game. And Carrick, there's not enough data for you to kind of work out exactly how it's going to go. Yeah, you can go back to Middlesbrough, but that's a different team, different league, different players. So I think there'll be one change. I think there'll be one change, I reckon, man. I think there'll be one change. I want to see, I want Mount in there. I can't lie, I want Mount.
That wasn't a bad shout, to be fair.
I think Mount, for me, Mount just gets it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He gets it.
It's such a shame he didn't get his goal, man. Like, the way
he would, like, Mount's got the know-how to know, like, didn't he been scoring the Champions League final?
He got the assist for Havertz.
Assist for Havertz. Yeah. But he just gets it, like, he'll know when to go down, when to play it short, when to go long, just little things, the ebbs and flows. Because, you know, this game is going to be totally different to a normal 3:00 p.m. game. Like, the crowd's going to be making noise. The referee, the crowd's going to be on the referee. So he'll know as and when to do certain things to just take this thing out of the game. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's just smart.
You know what, yeah?
You remember that first game?
More.
If you remember that first game, wait, JDM, I'll let you go after. But for that first game, if you remember, the way that Mount, Cunha, and Mbeumo and Bruno linked up in that first game, I feel like that was quite pivotal, actually. But yeah, go on, JDM.
No, I was going to just say, like, thinking about this properly, I actually think that Antonio's right. I don't think Sesko's going to start, man. I think, if anything, Cunha will start up top. Mbeumo might go left and Ahmad might go right. Because I think...
Don't Gabriel midfield day in terms of getting the headers. I mean, I feel like the only reason why I think that maybe Sesko might start is because he might drop in and then look for the flick on for...
the thing is, I think when you think about it, we're going to play a lot of football in front of their centre-backs. It's not going to be in behind. And I think Cunha's hold-up play is probably a little bit better than Sesko's. I think, especially even like Gabriel and Saliba, area in the air, they're like top tier. So I don't think you really want to play that kind of football where you're relying on the ball over the top and all that stuff, because that's their bread and butter, right? So
they won't give him much time on the ball ever. They'll be like straight onto his touch.
So I think Cunha maybe up top, bringing in Ahmad and Mbeumo into the game is probably our best bet.
So what you're saying, to drop Dorgu?
Drop Dorgu, yeah.
And put, who would be on the left?
Mbeumo.
I think Mbeumo's better on the right.
He's better on the right, but I think Ahmad more
against
suited to the right.
Against Ben White,
in terms of like Mbeumo's more flexible. Mbeumo can do a job left, right, or centre. Whereas Ahmad, I think he just
but you know the thing is what I don't like about that. It means that my better player, I can't play him in his best position. I'm almost penalising him a little bit because he's more flexible.
I don't think Mbeumo's better than Ahmad on the right. I think they're both as good as each other.
What? Who? Mbeumo and Ahmad?
They're different. They offer different qualities. But I think that Ben White would have time up against Mbeumo. I think Mbeumo will know just how to play Ben White, and I feel like that could really play into our hands because Timber is a top quality defender, and that left back, I think Ahmad's definitely got the opportunity to
put Mbeumo that centre forward, man.
The thing is with Cunha playing up top as well, him and Mbeumo can easily interchange throughout the game, man. They do it anyway. So sometimes Cunha might drop in deep, and then Mbeumo go play as a 9, and then just keep swapping throughout the game. But that's my thoughts anyway, man.
The good thing is we're not predictable anymore. We're here like I'm an hour and thinking what we're gonna do, but we're not predictable. So.
But remember, I said that when it happens here. Remember, I said that, innit?
What? Cunha centre forward.
Can you send it forward? And Mbeumo on the left, Ahmad on the right.
It's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. I'm a Sesko. I think
I don't know. I want Mount to start, but whether he does, I'm not sure.
I can't see Mount starting. I don't see why Mount will start over any of them. Not that Mount's not good, but I don't see the benefit.
Get in the comments, let us know who would be your starting 11, yeah? And if you watched us so far, you might as well give us a like and hit the subscribe button too. But yeah, I feel like we're coming up to nearly an hour actually, so we need to probably wrap it up. As before we do, we're going to do a little prediction. Actually, we'll do our prediction video. We'll get it in tomorrow, so you'll be able to see that. But
I'm going to predict now.
Do it afterwards as well, though. But yeah, go on then.
Manchester United. Manchester United. You heard it here first. JDM, Cockney Red. Yeah. Manchester United at the Emirates are going to win 2-0. I said it. Clean sheet as well. 2-0 to Manchester United. Harry Maguire to get the opener.
Give us hey, if that happens, sign the contract. No, I'll have to see how he does in those smaller games, but I will. And then we'll close that 12-point gap down and the title. No, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, we'll do a prediction video coming up as well. And we'll hype for the game. But other than that, all we can say is, come on, United.